Recording in progress.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, full face, no half face. 怪不得一半，你成绩也一半，全部 full face, like you are in the tuition center like that. From now on is full face. I don't care whether you are eating, you got pimple, you got no hair, got a long hair, got color hair, dye hair. I don't care. Okay, full face. All right, full face, please. No half face. You understand English, or you want me to speak German or French or Japanese? Okay, first I speak Japanese. I know that there's no. Okay, you want French? You want German? Okay, you want to speak Chinese? 请你把你的脸放在整体给大家看。恭喜发财，谢谢。Okay, let's go through. I'm not sure what happened to the other two. Welcome. And finally, may I say that all of you have completed all your exam, right? Yes. How will you feel today? Let's ask Ziding first. Ziding, you finished already, huh? Finally, right? So how will you feel? Are you excited to proceed to set 2 now? Silent, awkward, emotional damage. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Xian. Thank you so much. Well, I want Zhonghen. Then Ziting, your turn. How will you feel? What is the result for your English paper? Did you WhatsApp to Zhonghen?
Yes.
See it? You did, huh? Yes, Ziting.
It never come out yet.
Huh? The result haven't come out to you. They haven't give you the paper.
Yeah.
Too long. Okay, fine. Let me know again. All right. How about Xingyuan? How is the result? Hao Xuan is in. Yes, Xingyuan. How is the result?
Bad.
Okay, bad. There's a mark, right? Did you pass your English?
Yes.
C5, C6, B4, B3?
C5.
Okay, what? Don't give yourself so much stress. You have to understand, those of you who score C5, C6, first and foremost, ask yourself, hello, Hao Xuan, can you turn on your camera, please? Thank you so much. Ask yourself these questions, honestly. How much effort do you put in for that subject? 一份收获，一份耕耘，听过吗？怡宝。一份收获，一份耕耘，一份收获，还是一份收获，一份耕耘 right? The more you reap, the more you get success, the more you get returns, right? So you have to see, let's talk about Rolling. Okay, Rolling, you join me in February, right? Is it around February or March or something like that, right? Right, at least 4-5 months, huh? So your effort pay off in the sense that you submit your homework, okay? You complete your comprehension stuff. The first thing I like to share with you, hi, Hao Xuan. How is the result? Is your mic working or still not working?
Yeah. Haven't got to it.
Okay, thanks. I see, like those of you who have submit your homework for the past few months, okay, this is where your hard work pays. So the same thing, if you want to continue with any of the tuition, including Uncle Raymond's tuitions or anybody tuitions, especially math, right? Math definitely need a lot of practice. All right. If you don't practice the last minute you want to do it, it's not easy. Now language is at least you see math, if math and science last minute you practice, you still can score. No? You know why? Because it's straightforward, right? The formula is straightforward. As long as you know half base times height, length times breadth, for example, you're there. But if for English and Chinese languages, it takes many months to really get it now. So for you, Rolling, you don't mind. Now you got this B3. Your chances is for next year set 2, you will be B3, A2. I'm so sorry, Rolling. Don't get me wrong there. So why you mean I can't get A1? No, you cannot get A1. You will not get A1. I'm very frank to you. It's not you cannot. I mean you cannot means next year, the first 6 months, you cannot. Unless you do something very drastically. The way you speak, right? Listening compre, I cannot help you, right? Recently, the O-level student took the listening compre last Friday. I did it the day before on Thursday. Friday was the O-level. Quite similar to the listening compre things I heard. But there are still people saying, wow, the way they speak, they can't understand like an Indian speaking English. You know how Indians speak English? No racism. Actually, I'm telling you now, are you ready to develop leadership qualities for students at all levels? Question number 1. So how? Then if the Malays speak, and so we are living in the diverse world. Yipao, are you settled down? Please settle down, sit down, don't move already, Yipao. Is that you, no, Yipao? It doesn't look like your face, eh? You look very nerd today. Oh, sing it. He looks very nerd today. So Yipao will say, so Uncle Raymond, the rest of the other lesson I look very naughty. Kind of. Okay, so 若你明白吗? Okay, so listening complete, but I believe your paper 1 will score A1. You can score A1. Paper 2 you still need a lot of time because sorry, you're still not mature enough to answer certain questions. You get me now? I'm so sorry again, number 1. Okay, I don't want to compare you with other people. Okay, so for example, today, okay, you will be able to score because you have a good school environment to test you. Okay, so next year Set 2 today, good luck to you. It's going to be super stressful for you. All my Set 2 students in IP. You know, okay, because they're going to drill you for Set 3, 1 level up. You can see your Set 1 now, right? So think correct now. They are really stressing you a bit of Set 2 higher, right? You can feel it, right? Not just English, other subject also. Correct not to think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right? Yeah. So you get Rolling, Xingyue, Yipao, Jiarong, and Zhonghen, if you are listening, please don't complain that wow, so tough. Hao Xuan, you also IP, right? Hao Xuan, right? So do you agree that these last few months you have been drilling a lot, right? Not just your English, right? Maths and science a bit tough, right? Very inquisitive questions, correct now? So good luck to all of you, seriously. All right. Next year Set 2, because I have Set 2 class this year, especially please don't play already because next year Set 2 is going to be a life and death matter. If you cannot make it now, those people who are C5, C6, good luck to you. Because those of them, their parents will start to drill them. I'm so sorry. This is life in Singapore, but I think it's worth it. 对吗, Yipao? 先苦后甜，对吗, Xingyue? 对不对? Your Genshin game, all this play now, play. I'm telling you, Xingyue, play like hell. Play until 31st of December, stop. You deserve a break. You play like hell. And tell your new resolution in 2023, 1st of January, you better go and pull out your sock and work hard. Because if you are lacking, good luck to you. I'm seriously. I'm telling you right to your face now. I'm not you, all of you here listening. Okay? 不听老人言，听过吗？吃亏在眼前，听过这句话？Yipao，你的华语会很好对吗？说是真的。没有，你没有听过不听老人言，吃亏在眼。你都这句话的意思了If you don't listen, if you don't,
I know that.
You know that verse, correct? Understand? Okay, what happened to Zhonghen?
He didn't reply, right?
Yeah, same. I'm asking my colleague to send to it. Never mind, Xingyue, thank you so much for your help. So please, may I take this opportunity this time? Okay, go and enjoy your life. You deserve a break. Okay, 该玩的时候去玩。Seriously, if your parents say, 哇，整天打电脑 please quote and unquote say Uncle Raymond 讲的。Okay, Uncle Raymond 讲说，我现在玩来笑。But next year, I will going to study like self. It's your future, no. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not my future, no. Okay? 2 days ago, I attended a master degree by my professor. I thought, wow, the way I speak, Rolling, no problem. Wow, I can get in with the interview. You know, I say, please write 1 page of 500 words about why you want to take up this master program. You see? Now you understand that I long time never do this. You go and type, university personal statement. You will see what I meant really. Go ahead, Rolling, can you type and show to the class? You type university personal statement. You will know later, Yipao, Xingyue, Hao Xuan, Jiarong, Zhonghen, and Ziping. Go in and take a look at the website. You will see all these people who write this. Now you understand why you need to write situation writing. Oh, Xingyue, do you agree that you want to go to university? Do you want to go to university? Yeah, your path is university. So sorry, Xingyue, and all of you, just shut up and do a good job. But now, it's time for you to enjoy like hell. Go and enjoy. You deserve a break. Okay? Of course, you want to continue your tuition or not next 1 or 2 months, or whether you want to join the boot camp, next month, I'm going to hold a boot camp to prepare for all the Sec2 students. I leave it to you. Okay, no force. Right? But the most important things, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand life is getting very, very competitive and tough. Right? While you're playing a game, please also, the only best way, Rolling, is to score well, is to read a lot of English books. Trust me. Okay? If you don't read, good luck to you. So I don't want to talk about Ziting and Hao Xian because I know you guys will definitely have been well taken care of by your school, as well as you yourself as also know your responsibility and you're mature enough. And that doesn't mean that Yi Bao, Xing Yuan, Luo Ling, Zhong Hen, or this Jia Rong, you're not mature enough. No, because your school environment is different. I hope you understand. I think all of you has kind of regret during your PSLE result, 对吗？会吗？多多少少会的啦。Then just don't kind of over spilled milk already and say, oh, let bygones be bygone, but don't let history repeat itself and start to plan. Okay, my Set2 result, when I was Set2 rolling, I was top not in my class, the whole entire Set2. Then when Set3 I also top from 后面数起。后面Set3 后面你还拍手，你真的是 sarcastic 你。听好先 ，Set2 是第一名，第三名后Set3 也是第三名，从后面数起。I feel all my subjects. It's surprising, my favorite subject. So I think I only passed my English lit. Can't remember. So please don't stop there like that. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so proud. Today is History GC O level. Ziting, Hao Xian, Yi Bao, Xing Yuan, Luo Ling, Jia Rong, and Zhong Ten. Today, the history question I spot for my Set4 is 100% came out. 100% came out. The two questions I went through with my class came out exactly similar to that. I'm so happy. But of course, Luo Ling and Xing Yuan and Yi Bao. It all depends on the student. So Luo Ling, so next time in 3 years time when you're Set4, I spot the question for you. 100% came out, but it's still up to you, right? 看你怎么写，对不对？ Right? Just like I give you the weapon already, 看你怎么用，对不对？ If you don't know how to use, don't know how to write, then it's not my fault already, 对不对？ I already help you to put on the path 嘛，对不对？对吗，若琳？ So if you don't know how to do, then you cannot blame anyone, as to blame yourself already. True? Right? 子欣也对吗？怡宝、赵璇、子婷 you agree So yeah, I really encourage all of you to take history. So next year you die with Chong history. Okay? Some of my students even asked me about history homework. And since came out in Set2 during exam. Oh, okay. Because I'm a history teacher, I know what to come up, correct or not? 对不对，怡宝? But you ask me math, I will be forming 对不对 I will be forming you ask me math, I'll die in front of you. But history is my cup of tea, 对不对，怡宝? So I know about it. So I'm just taking today's opportunity. Seriously, once you buy your textbook, start to read first. Seriously, all the things are tested in that textbook. Okay, I'm so sorry. Maybe this year is Set1, a lot of things are very new. Well, you don't know what to do. You're kind of blank. You're not sure. But now, you already know. You have Uncle Raymond to help you. And guess what? Today is Sunday or Saturday. Saturday, I have my history free lesson to some of my students who are in JLC one. I have it on 9 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Okay, history only. And I went through the question, it came out for today exam. Last year also, a few students who study until 12 midnight with me, Zoom, came out the question also. So, Xing Yuan, Yi Bao, Hao Xian, you might say, Uncle Raymond, you show off. Hao Lian, you know what is Hao Lian, right? Hao Lian, very proud. Yeah, I'm very proud. Of course, I'm very proud. Because this is the way to show off, to tell you. That means, 其实读书不辛苦的 study smart and work hard, 对吗，星爷？ So 如果你有那个师傅在旁边教你跟指导你don't waste it 嘛，对不对？你反正有那个军师 got people to advise you, and now you are all good boy and good girl can study. Hey, it's just like right hand, left hand, make a sound and clap. So I'm very sure of, yes, because you got good people to guide you. So 是你的福气嘛，对吗，星爷？ Right, 怡宝是你的福气，对吗，浩轩、子婷？ So 对吗？哦，若琳是你的福气，说有人帮你，说你有人帮你，你就等你自己 hard working， 等你自己又用功的去做那 homework， 哎 ，confirm man A1 is just like at your doorstep, ding dong, you just receive with your open arms. Okay, I hope I spent so much time with you today is that I know some of you are very kind of walao, C5 or C6, B3, A2 or whatever it is. Okay, but come back to you, Rolling, you don't mind. What you need to do now is every day take a book and write. And write. Ziting also Ziting. Okay, I think I'm very confident you can do very well today. Okay, you are also one of the girls who not support, what am I talking? Who always supply your homework to Uncle Raymond and write. Okay. Hao Xuan, even though you don't supply homework to me very regularly, but you have a very inquisitive mind and you answer questions during lesson very well. Yibao, you should thank God for the last few lessons, you open up your heart, you're more matured. You know, I tell you,你连 C6 都 cannot smell. I'm not looking down on you, Yibao. I think 你有很多东西在你的心里啊，很复杂 very complicated. You need to untangle your knot and let it go. You know, Frozen, let it go, let it go. I mean, of course, you're not the princess, not the Ole or what is that? The snow guy called Ole, or oh what? Don't know what. Okay. All right. So Yibao, just continue to submit your homework. And I think why the reason, maybe some of the subject may not so well for this year, but don't blame yourself, Yibao. You cannot blame all my students here. You cannot blame yourself 100%. Please. You can blame yourself, yes, but not 100%. Let's be honest. Okay, unless you go and kill people, then different story. You know the Thailand, that guy who killed Pepe, that one is 100%. But when it comes to study, you cannot bring 100% on. Xingyue. First, you ask yourself, ask your teacher, how many practices did they give you? True now. Right? That's why you go for tuition. Number one. Number two, how often when your teacher teach, your class is very noisy, can he or she manage a class? 对吗? 2. 3. When you have doubts that time, when you ask your teacher, does your teacher really 一五一十 or should I say 很专心的 explain to you? No? I don't know. But for my previous school in Kuchuan, we do that. I'll make sure as a discipline teacher, I'll make sure my students, when they are out of the class during detentions or during remedial class in the afternoon, when they are out of my classroom, they make sure they have to answer 3 questions before they can get out of my class to make sure they understand. Okay, and true enough, that day I went to North Point because I stay in Yishun side. I went to North Point. I was buying my duck rice for my mom. So I saw this Indian student. Hey, hello, Mr. Shong. He called me Mr. Shong. He don't call me Uncle Raymond. Then look at here. Then in my mind, who the hell is this guy? Because 他长大了嘛. But the features I know, he's one of my ex-students. Say, then 我讲话讲到一半. Sorry, what is your name? My name is Johan. Oh yeah. And guess what? He's an NA student, Yibao. He's an NA student. He's very low confidence, very low. But now he's working in the vaccination injection centers, where he's an executive. Oh, not bad, huh? So I asked him, so how, sir? Now you realize study is important, sir. Definitely, Mr. Shong, it's really important. It really saved my life. Think how it saved my life. Okay. I got a lot of thousands of stories to tell you guys, but it's no point to tell you if you're not motivated. Okay, so I mean today is after exam. I just want to share with you. Okay, and please don't waste your parents' money. If you're coming to Zoom and your left hand, your right hand is playing handphone or doing something, I don't think it's doing justice to your parents every single cent that 他们的血汗钱. Imagine if your children are doing the same thing and then you find out, I think it's not worth it. Okay, it's just like my younger son, you know, he doesn't like music, but no choice. We already pay in advance and finish it. My 2 adult children, they love music, but my younger son doesn't like music. See, my younger son now, Max is better than the two brother and sister. So children, and my 2 kids are very good in Chinese, but my younger son is no good. So see, don't 100% blame yourself. And please, for goodness sake, if you have brother and sister, don't compare like that. Please don't tell your parents, don't say that, 你看你哥哥你弟弟这么厉害，你很笨，除非你不是你父母亲生的，对吗？对。I mean, I'm not saying you are, 对吗？ And don't compare like that with your children next time, or don't. Please, every child, they have their own special skills. Okay, nobody want to be down, nobody want to be failed. Correct, Hao Xuan, right? 子婷对吗? So please, if your parents say, 你看你的 cousin, 你看你这, then 你跟他讲哦, I think you also get sick and tired. Say, Mommy, Daddy, Uncle Raymond 讲说不要 compare 人家，自己有自己的本事 ，everyone has his special. And please, for goodness sake, don't stop blaming yourself why your result is so lousy. It's no point already, no point. Sing it. The more I'm not saying you, I'm just example. I'm looking at your face. Sing it. Because I know your result is no good. Your parents have told my colleague, and you have been playing game. And I told my colleague, continue to play games, but please control. All right, Sing it. You are a very, very good boy. I can see. I think if you go to next class in Sec3, you bring joy to the class. I think this is God given you talent. I hope that I take today's opportunity to explain to all of you. Okay, but the thing is that you have to understand, Sing it. Okay, if you want to move on, don't kill your brain cell and say, wow, why like that? Why? It's over already. All right, Sing it. Move on. Uncle Raymond is 24/7 with you. You need any help? You need extra lesson? Uncle, I need a Zoom. Uncle, I need history. Just give me a call. As long as you are my student, you're always forever my student. That's all. Okay? I'm not going to join online and say, oh, you didn't pay me for tuition fee or rolling. Please get lost. I don't want to teach you. No, that is not the right way to do, children. So are you telling me, rolling, next time, Dr. Cole, you only cure the rich, the poor, you go and throw them away? No, right? I think you should spend more time to help the poor, right? The more good thing you help the poor, the more good things will go to your family. Think about that. Sing it. Then slowly, surely, definitely, Sing it. All the bad things or all the things that is no good will go away. So please don't self-blaming yourself. It's a very stupid thing. Don't ever do that, okay? If you're going to do that, you're going to kill yourself off. Okay, you're going to kill yourself off. So from now on, okay, how to prevent this is that have a plan. You need a plan to plan for your study now. So for the next 2 months, you're going to have a super hot. Hey, by the way, you're on holiday already, right? Are you on holiday already? Tomorrow still go to school?
Tomorrow for me, promotion day.
Sorry?
Tomorrow for me, promotion day.
Oh, tomorrow is promotion day. That means, can I say no more class already lah? Just go to school and chit-chat only, correct? No more teaching, no more real teaching, correct? Can I say that? You just check through the paper, things like that. So can I say maybe Friday is your last day already? Right?
No. It's next week.
Next week?
For me.
Cannot be. Monday still, no, Monday is holiday. Monday is holiday lah, they Deepavali lah. Hello?
Monday across country.
Monday is a holiday. Your school cannot ask the teacher to do things during holiday. It's against the law. Okay? There's no such thing as cross country. If your school do that, your principal is something wrong. Okay, Tuesday, the most Tuesday, because next week, all the paper in O level, the morning will start already. Okay? Right? So please stop blaming yourself. Ziting and Hao Xuan, I wish you all the best. Once you get the result, if you can, take a picture. All of you, just take a picture of a report book and show me, because I'm going to analyze and see, not even though I don't teach you math, from the marks I can tell, hey, I'm an ex-teacher before, okay? So I'll always meet the parents. I also do counseling for so many years with you, okay? So please, if you want me to help you, please scan your hand, your report book, or if you don't feel like scanning your report book, just type and send me whatever it is. I'm fine with it. My job here is not just to teach you. My job here is to make you feel better, to love the subject. It's more important than to must pass the subject. True now. Once you love the subject, you give your whole 100%, no, sorry, 101 passionate percent to go for it. People think, you know that these are master chef. What is it? Gordon Ramsay. Anyway, I don't like him. He always except the but you see, this is his passion, you see. Why he scold people? Because he want to give the best food. Okay, I believe in your school, Hao Xuan, Ziting, Yibao, Jiarong, Zhonghen, Xingyan, and Luoling. Sure, in your school for the past 10 months, you will sure have some teacher that you like, some teacher you don't like, or some teacher is just okay, confirm one. So don't let the teacher that you don't like one give out the subject. It's damn stupid of you to do that. It's damn bloody stupid of you to do that. Okay, don't. Because at the end of the day, when he go home, or he go home, she know nothing. And then in your heart, you're still hating the teachers, hating the student. You're killing your brain cell. Put your brain cell on something that is worthwhile. 对吗，若琳？好像那个朋友说，若琳 ，you are clown, you stupid girl. So 他回家了， then 你还在想 ，I hate you, I dislike you. What for? The purpose 他就是要故意弄你生气。Then you cannot focus, then you cannot concentrate, then you feel. Then 他达到他的目的了。但这种人就是这种人叫做是卑鄙无耻下流不仁不义不忠不孝。哦 ，so don't fall into their trap. If some people say you're stupid, then you just say thank you, have a nice day, move on. Then you will think, huh? How come this Rolling这样? Then he's done already. Then she fall into your trap already. Then you keep thinking, how do I get rid of Rolling? How do I get rid? So he's killing his brain cell already. And you there happily there,对吗 ？Okay, don't disturb people. 以其人之道还其人之心，听过这句话吗 ？An eye for an eye, for two for a two. But don't do that, But we do it in a very professional way. Okay. So guys, I want to explain. I'm taking this half an hour to explain to you because I know this is the first time. Your set 1 is very tough. The journey ahead is even tougher. Every year you go is 100% tougher, not 10%. It's double of your 100%. When you go set 3, good luck. When you go to A level, it's okay. So Xingyan, yesterday I went for a barbecue, Thai barbecue. So this guy, his name very unique. Then he said, oh, hi. Oh, are you waiting for A level? You know what he told me, Xingyan? No, I'm a dropout. You know it's a dropout, right? The most you look at him is about 17 years old. Or 18 years old. He said, no, I'm a dropout. You know what I told him? Yeah, well done, dropout, very good. No wonder, look at your stupid face, dropout. Do you think I talk like that? No, you know what I say? Say, please, sir. I call him sir. Don't ever use the word dropout. You just temporarily don't know what course to take. I believe, okay, you're such a nice guy. You will find your path in your career next time. And education is still the best for you. And now you're just looking for other opportunity. Who knows? One day you can be an F&B manager. He was like, then you know what he asked me, are you a teacher? He said, huh? 我的脸有写 teacher 吗？我的脸有写 I am teacher. I got tattoo on my head. Or I got tattoo on my head. I said, how you know? You talk like one. You see? Get it? So I already motivate that student, the so-called that waiter. And guess what? When I finish, I pay the bill. He say, have a nice day, sir. I say, oh, thank you, sir. I even bow to him. 你 treat 人家好，人家就 treat 你。Then Xingyan, your brain will get better. You open up. God will bless you. I'm not saying Christian, Excuse me. I'm just saying God has general God. Ziting, you will be blessed definitely. The way I see you do things, I may not know your background so well, but from your handwriting for other things, you definitely can do well. But sometimes you have something that hiding inside yourself that you do not wish to share your parents. That's very common for a lot of teenagers nowadays. But be careful, okay? Don't get people to bully you because I see your character is a nice guy. Hao Xuan, don't worry, Hao Xuan. You are doing very well, okay? You can survive in the real world. But sorry, Hao Xuan, I know you are not that kind of person. Don't be over arrogant as you grow older. But I know you were not there, but if just in case. Okay, guys, Yibao, the purpose of spending so much time talking to everyone is just for you only. Seriously, we all pray and bless you, Yibao. Xingyan, I'm not worried for you. Zhonghen also no worry. Zhonghen, you see, sometimes you speak like very amor. You know what's amor, right? It's slang. This is what I want to hear from you, Luo. You are not there yet. You need, during the holiday, to practice projection of your voice. Okay, right? Seriously, I'm not against you, I tell you, I don't like to say negative to my student. I just want to listen. I don't say, Rolling, you damn stupid, the reading like sucks, worse than the hyena. No, I will want to take away the weakness from you and put more good things for you. That is my job because you are my leader. You are not my student. As a servant, I'll tell you, 老板，主人，我觉得我们不应该走这条路，有危险，我们走另外一条路，明白意思吗？ 我不会说主任走那条路你笨的，你真笨。我跟你讲了对吧？跟你讲是不要走那是笨蛋的，你笨的，你这笨啊！我不是这样啊。所以我希望你们接下来的路程很难走 ，but don't worry, you got a lot of people to help you, not just Uncle Raymond. And the most important person to help you is definitely your parents. Okay, so I hope, Yibao, I hope I help you to understand better now. Oh, okay, 宝贝，不要 give up. Okay, C6 or C5 or B4 is not, or B3 is not just like that. Result cannot determine your characters. I have students who are very good in A1 everything, but their character is SUCK. And become the word, take the S, put another F inside. Okay. So I'm so sorry. I'm very, the way I talk is very straightforward because I don't want to hit around the bush. And I don't want to talk like an educator that you must listen to me. Sometimes my job is to listen to you. Thank you for Jialong, Zhonghen, and Xingyuan. You all came up this one. Okay, take a look now. But where is Luoling and Ziting one? We have two groups only, right? Correct me if I have two groups only, right? Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm looking at my police officer sending something very urgent. So, okay. All right. So thank you so much for Jiarong, Xinyan, and Zhonghan that you did a good job for this one. All right. So I hope, Luoling, your group, right? If you can submit, if you cannot submit, then never mind, we move on already. Please remember, children, okay, when you get your report book, be very frank and honest. I teach you one trick. I hope your parents are not beside you now. I don't care your parents beside you now, but if they beside you, I always teach always taught my students in the previous school. Since my result like that, Mr. Chong, I tell you, tonight go home, I'm going to scold by my parents. You know, I tell him very simple. Now you can plan. So when you show your report book, your mom scold you. Mommy, wait, hold on. I already planned with it. So after this week, I'm going to play, but play again. Result fail already play. No. I play for 1 week, but next week I'm going to start to prepare for next year's study. I'm going to take out all the week subject. I'm going to plan what to do. I'm going to spend 2 hours doing my A-Maths. I'm going to spend 1 hour doing my history. I'm going to spend 1 hour writing my compo. And Mommy, can you maybe give me $50? Huh? $50? For what? No, buy assessment book. Buy assessment book. I want to do assessment book. I tell you a lot, if your son tell you like that, will you still continue scolding? No, right? Correct. You say, oh, 我的儿子很懂事，对吗，心远？对吗，怡宝？对吗，怡宝？对吗，中恒？不在啊，中恒不在啊，对吗，浩璇？子婷对吗？ You agree with me? So once you get a report, start planning already, seriously. Same thing 若琳，如果你做工的时候，你的2个工人，一个工人他做错事情，可是他说老板对不起，我做错了。But I'm going to remedy the situations. I'm going to call the customer. I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy a hamper to give it to her and tell her I'm sorry because the delivery was late because the delivery driver went to hospital. The wife was giving birth. 对吗？The other one, 累就累咯，周末不爽不爽我辞职了，周末我不干了So this stuff B wherever he go, he will not find a good job for him. True not, children? So it's the same thing. I'm using the real life example, your report book like that. If you think your result is no good, okay? The moment that day you take a report book in class, first thing is before you go home, start planning already. What you need to do to cover back this subject that is not strong. No teacher tell you this, right? From primary school until nobody tell you this. Xing Yuan, 一般没有人跟你讲哦。The teacher say, you see your result poor lah. Never pay attention in class lor. Talk and talk, never hand in homework, still very naughty. Hey, hello, Jill, shut up lah. I know lah. Jill, you when you young that time, you also never talk and talk, man. You yapa. Sorry, I'm teaching you to talk back to your teachers, right? Come on, the teachers also last time also a student before, right? 对不对? Right. You ask yourself why you are talking in class when you're not paying attention. Because your lesson boring, your lesson no good. I really know the things already, right? Something like that. I'm not telling you to be a bad boy. Okay, I'm telling you I was like that before. So when I'm a teacher now, I understand. I know both sides of the coin. I may not be 100% perfect or not, right? Think about it. So no teacher, I can tell you, will tell the student to do this type of method. Because you know why? I don't like to see parents and children quarrel like that just because of this. I just now like that, I quarrel with my mom for a small thing. Because I don't want her to get agitated. I want her to have a peace of mind. But I was so impulsive. I was so hot-tempered. I feel bad for it. You see? Mommy, daddy's eager. Then my daughter was so nice. Yeah, please now don't worry this small thing. I just get carried away. I'm not perfect son also. I'm not perfect father. I'm also not perfect husband. I may not be perfect as a teacher, but every single, not single day, learning. Every single second I'm learning, because every single second you need to breathe out. True not? So don't tell me every single day, take away this. So when you talk like that, more 3M, more mature, more motivated, more managed, your parents will slowly let go of you one. And you will start to understand the rationale of it. Okay, children? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to form into the group later, but I'm so sorry. Seeing that you are now one person, you cannot do alone, not fair to you. Okay? So, so we have to break out the groups later, but for this time, there are 5 persons. So, Ziting and Guolin, can you be one team? Is it okay for you? Hey, what happened? Why my file become like that? Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Ziting and Guolin, can you be one team? Hao Xuan, Xingyue, and Yi Bao, you'll be one team, okay? The girl versus the boy. Okay. So maybe next week, Jialong come in, Jialong will join you. Okay, never mind. This is a visual graphic text. So Yi Bao, when you say insert, can you please, maybe, I think I mentioned before, the things that are supposed to give you. Okay, Yi Bao, listen now, Yi Bao. Paper 2 got insert, which is this one, visual graphic text. Then the other one is frictions comprehension. Another one is a factual comprehensions. So unless you can scan your comprehension paper and show to Uncle Raymond, okay? But don't worry, if you want to meet me, like, no, Uncle Raymond, I don't want to scan, can I meet you for a cup of coffee or what? Yes, most welcome. Okay, look at this one. Remember, right, Yi Bao, Ziting, I mentioned about 4 corners, right? When you look at the visual graphic text. So look at this picture. So this picture is Uncle Raymond design one. I purposely make it very simple for you to do it. So let's say I'm a student. So Uncle Raymond, by this look here, we are talking about UNICEF. UNICEF is for children who are helping. I tell you, please, one day you are adult. If you can donate some of your salary, your money, please. If you want me to kneel down, I kneel down. Okay, I can stand up. Please. Donate this money to all the poor children there. Because the more you help these poor children to get rid of poverty, there will be lesser war. Because we have war, because people are jealous because of this. Why? I don't understand why we are living in supposed to be a very happy family. Why are we doing that? You see, let's talk about this. This girl is very nice. You say every child must have safe and equal. So this is the one I will use it as my, you know, Prata, Yi Bao, Ziting, Hao Xuan, you know what is Prata, right? What's the purpose? What is the tagline? Remember? PRATA. What is the purpose? Is it reliable? Obviously, it's reliable. UNICEF. 哪里有骗人的？不是 Uncle Chef。当然了，一把不是 Uncle Chef。Uncle Chef 你就可能有定有钱，could maybe it's a bluff on a scammer Uncle Sam, Uncle Raymond. So get it. So that is the tagline I will choose. You can choose this one as your tagline. Okay, let me use the marker. Later you're going to do it, okay? Okay, is this going to be your tagline? Or this is going to be your tagline? Okay, so you see there's 2 only, very easy, But excuse me, set 2 is not going to be so easy, Don't cry, don't cry. Rolling, don't cry. Okay, so look at these 4 students who's taking the UNICEF bag. Where are they heading to? Let's ask one by one. Where do you think they're going to? Huh? Do you say something? Going to school. Hey, how you know you're going to school? 那边有写啊？那边有一个 balloon 讲说，那个 bubble 讲 I'm going to school. Like this guy, hey bro, where are you going? Are you flying? Carry school bag, of course go to school. Then this one, no lah, we going dating. You see, we hold hand. Huh? Dating man? Boy and boy can hold hand man? Can right? Okay, sing it. You hold hand with Zhonghan lah, because you go to classroom. No, I'm just kidding. Sing it, just guy. Nothing wrong, what? Guy also can hold hand or nothing wrong, correct? No? What's wrong? Girl and girl also can hold hand. I realized in my school, all the girls like to hold hand together, go to the canteen, go everywhere, so hold hand. True enough. One girl can hold hand, guy cannot hold hand, man. You're very, very prejudiced one. Okay, you're right, Hao Xuan, going to school. Next question I want to ask Ziting. Are you sure they're going to school with this kind of attire? Ziting? I told you before, all of you, don't IDK to me. I do not like IDK. Okay, seriously. All right. If my special needs, autistic, ADHD, dyslexia student can talk to me and tell me, you guys are normal, please do not IDK. The more IDK you are killing, you're making your brain cell to be very lazy. No thinking process. Get it? Okay, back to you, Ziting. Can't hear you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
So,
I don't get you. Sorry. One more time. Very soft. I think you move your mic, please. Maybe you type, seriously, I really can't hear you. I'm so sorry, dear. Maybe your mic, can you say something again? One more time. How do you know these 4 children wearing this attire is going to school? Based on your knowledge, how do you know they are going to school? What Hao Xuan is saying, right? How do you know?
because they carry the same school.
They are carrying the bag, that's why they are going to school. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
No. Maybe they're going there to, the bag inside might be selling things, right? Correct or not? Correct or not? They might go and sell things. Maybe their bag, they are putting a bomb inside. True now. Do you know there are some children who are asked to become a suicide bomber in this kind of country? But you are right, Ziting. Okay, Yipao. So Hao Xuan say go to school. Ziting say they are taking a school bag. I will say, presume they are holding hand, walking towards the school, right? Okay, Yipao. My next question to you, Yipao. How come they are not wearing school uniform?
Because they don't have one. Maybe.
Okay, by saying that because they don't have one, if you are a teacher, will you give this kind of mark, full mark? You know what I'm saying? No, right?
This is not complete sentence.
Yeah, correct. So let you complete the sentence, please.
They doesn't have a school uniform as they doesn't have the material to provide one.
Oh, well done. You see, now it's called the Hamala already. Higher ability, medium ability, and lower ability. So you are medium ability. So they do not have one. Okay, back to you, Luo Ling. Do you agree what Yipao said? Because they do not have the material to buy the clothing. So that's why, then funny, if they don't have material, how come they can wear home clothes to go to school? Hey, you want to wear home clothes to go to school now? No school uniform. You all like it now? Hao Xuan, you like it now? No school uniform. Wear your home clothes. Ziting, wear your nice shirts, dress to go to school. No need wear school uniform. You want not? Ziting? Want not Ziting? 要不要？不要穿学校衣服很 boring 穿你家里的衣服。不要，你要学校衣服若琳也是Ziting, I can't see your face I only see your hair, so I can't tell whether you agree or not agree. 好，子定，宝贝怎么样？学校衣服还是家里衣服？ Hey, there's a question asked this in set 4, no? O-level question. Do you think students should wear home clothes? No. Do you think school uniform should be taken away? Agree or not agree? 若琳 why? 子听你不懂啊，我等一下还会问你啊。你喜欢还是不喜欢啊 ？If not, you can type your answer. Yes, 若琳 come on.
I feel like I want to wear home clothes because we accept like different cultures, like how different cultures style.
说你每天穿穷衫去啊，穿旗袍去学校，因为你是 Chinese 嘛。So the Malay will wear the Malay one, right? 不要骗啊，你要穿美美漂亮的衣服给人家看嘛 ，which is not wrong 啊。But okay, that's your answer 啊。Okay, Xian, why do you think that this is not possible for them to wear school uniform?
So can you repeat that again?
Yeah, you all haven't give me the perfect answer yet. The rest say because they don't have the material, they are going to school, that show that they're walking to the path, they are carrying a school bag. So we will presume that they are going to school with the school bag and realize that two of them are not wearing slipper or wearing shoe. They are barefooted and they are wearing home clothes to the school. What is this impression tells you? Back to you, sir.
I think they can't afford to buy
Why?
the clothes because they don't have money, like enough money to buy.
你狗眼看人低的，你说没有吗？你 how you know? Maybe their father driving Mercedes maybe BMW, okay? Maybe Tesla car. Whoa. You stunned already. You don't know the answer, Uncle Raymond. You are supposed to argue with me, saying, no, from my general knowledge, I did not go and currently, Uncle Raymond, because I know these students in Africa, majorities are coming from very poor family, they are poverty. And thank God they are lucky enough to take a school bag, even they are barefooted and wearing their home clothes. They are able to manage to receive some form of education. So they are literate and they are able for future use in their work so that they can support themselves and their family. So from there, I agree with you, Luolin, because I also agree with you saying that they can't afford, they are poor. So buying a school uniform might cost some money. And maybe you are right, Ipa, because there are no such material there. So confirm. And also, maybe this school is not run by government. You know what I mean? They're run by volunteer. And volunteers are not paid for a job, right? So I told you before, right? Next year, actually, I'm going to Cambodia to a school with my friend to build toilet, to bring my guidebook for better English there for them to learn and set up some IT things for them because I know IT and help them to be more literate. But sadly to say, I may not be able to go this next year because I'm taking my course and also other thing commitment. But nevertheless, I'm going to prepare my material to give it to my friends to bring it to Cambodia. So look at this, okay, children. Don't be scared. You always can do this. I teach you one method already. Hao Xin Ziting, Yi Bao, Zhong Hen, Jia Rong, Luo Ling, and Xinyan. Based on my general knowledge, based on my own knowledge, I strongly believe that these are the people in Africa because I'm not looking down on them, but from my perspective views, they are actually a very poor family. If they can afford, they will not be wearing this attire to school. As a school is a proper place for receiving education, but thank God they are able to go to school because they are able to receive education maybe from a volunteer group of people. Get it? So from the way you talk like that, it's not saying you are defiant or argue. So Xingyan, next time I ask you, no, Uncle Raymond, I'm not. You taught me not to look down on people. I did not look down on people. I'm just telling you right to your face now because these are poor people who can't afford to get an education. But thank God maybe some volunteer, maybe some people will set up there purposely just to give them free education. 明白吗？Sing it. Be brave. I did not ask you to scold me vulgarity. You are supposed to whack me. You're supposed to attack me in the right professional way. Children, you are not a Singaporean student, okay? Let me repeat. You are not a Singaporean student. You are international student. Okay? Don't be a frog in the well. Okay? If you want to be Singapore student, that is when you don on your school uniform, you go to your school and study. This is how Singapore government produce students like that, which is not wrong, nothing wrong with our system. If the system is wrong, today none of you will come to Singapore and study, 对吗? Because Singapore's system is about D, to give you a D, discipline. That is very important. Look at other schools, discipline. Secondly, devotion. Devotion to what you want to learn so that you can in real life. And dedicates all the equipment. Hey, Carlo, you can ask, which country provide PLD? Is it PLD? Personal learning device, right? And then where got, you see the projector, got OHP, you go and see other countries. Do they have all these things, all this beautiful equipment? Maybe those expensive international schools. Okay, now let's go back to 5 questions. So these pictures here. So what do you think about this picture here? These 3 boys today. Oh, you're typing, huh? Okay, fine. Hao Xuan, what do you think about this these 3 persons here? These 3 students, sorry. What do you think? If you, let's say you are a teacher, Hao Xuan, how are you going to tell your student? Let's say now you are doing VIA, okay, you are sharing this picture with a primary 2 student, okay, primary 2, how are you going to explain to the primary 2 student about these 3 boys? Back to you. I'm not sure. Huh? You're not sure, huh? Did I hear you not sure? Okay, now you can say not sure. Huh? Next year, set 2, please don't tell me not sure. You die, all of you must say something. Huh? Okay, maybe after exam effect, maybe your brain a bit slow down, a bit slower. When I ask you a question, do not say I don't know, not sure. You can say pass. Let me think about it. Don't ever say not sure. Huh? You can say pass. Give me some time to think about it. I can accept this answer. Don't say I don't know, I'm not sure. You're telling the brain to give up already. The more you say this, I'm not saying you are sorry, Hao Xuan, don't get angry. The more you say these type of things, psychologically you affect your brain. You know those people who can survive in the winter, the cold one, or this guy who cut his arm just to get away from, because he fell to the cliff. So he had to cut away his arm for survival. The will of surviving. Seriously, okay? Must be strong. Okay, back to you. Ipa, why do you think this? What if you are the teacher, what are you going to say about this 3 boys, Ipa?
Very hardworking.
Very hardworking. Okay, that's all.
Has the potential to learn.
Very good. Any more?
Have the team effort to make things better and achieve a greater goal.
You see, you can do it. You see, freak you, man. Well done. It's just that you do not have the platform to talk. So I'm sorry, Ipa. Maybe I may be right, I may be wrong. So sometimes when you want to talk, people say, hey, shut up, don't talk. You talk nonsense. Hey, keep quiet, don't talk, Ipa. I don't want to hear from you. Whoever say that to you, please, I'm so sorry. I don't think your parents will do that, to be honest. If your friends say that to you, please avoid this kind of friend. A good friend will say, Ipa, please share. Yeah, Ipa, you got the point. A good friends will not stop you from telling things. Yeah, sometimes you might be talking nonsense. But when it comes to work, I believe you can contribute. Well done. Luoling, what about you? Thank you, Ipa. Next will be you, Xing Yuan.
I think they are like very independent because they
are very what? I'm so sorry. They are very what?
They are very independent because they work together and then they discuss about their homework too.
How you know? How you know? Maybe they kill their teacher already. They do themselves. Okay. Sorry. I just want to disturb you. Very true. Very independent. Hey, 你看他们的年纪最多是 primary 2 还是 primary 3 哦？ compare 你们这些很坏蛋的，哇 rascal 来的。Okay, carry on. Very good.
They also have teamwork because they work together. Cause
Can you imagine you can use this poster to motivate students who are not studying? Well done. Sorry, that's all. Thank you. Xingyan, your turn. Thank you, Rolling. Xingyan, your turn. Yes, can you say something? I can't hear you. Later will be Ziting. I would like to ask you what about these three children. And then back to you, Haoxian again.
I think the three students are like discussing a question like together.
You realize they are very full of enthusiasm.
Yes.
They are very focused. You see, when I was choosing these pictures, I got reason. Okay, wait, I'm waiting for the next two to answer me. Then I'll tell you my answer, okay? Any more?
No more.
Thank you, sir. Back to you, Ziting. Thank you, Zijian. What do you think about these pictures tells you? How do you use this picture to motivate to tell your primary 2 student?
Very hardworking and are willing to learn.
Very hardworking and very eager to learn. Is that your answer? Is that your answer? Sorry. Can you? Hey, now can do this. You see, I do this. The thing I didn't type. It come out, no? Okay. How come they come out? They will come out the thumbs up for me and free. I don't need to press the thumb up. They will show. Yes. Then it come out, right? You did not press, You did not press, right? You will capture one, no? Very funny. You will capture. Maybe mine cannot. Cannot. See, and you if you do a thumbs up, you will come out. Okay. How about you, Haoxian? What about this picture will tells you about these three students? Huh? I really can't.
Receive something that what they just did for.
Guys, can you hear what he said? Can you all hear what he said? No, right? I really can't hear what he said. Your mic is still not very good. Maybe you want to type it out. When I choose this picture about these three boys, it shows not only their enthusiasm, not only independence rolling, not only their hardworking, not only their teamwork, not only they want to full of enthusiasm. I'm not sure what Haoxian are, not only for interest or passions. You are right, Haoxian. But they are right now, they are hungry for what? For knowledge right now. Agree? They are hungry for knowledge. They want to learn something. They don't want to waste their efforts from maybe traveling a long distance to come to the school and learn. They are hungry for knowledge. They are hungry to not just passion. They are hungry to get away from poverty. The teacher may tell them that, see, the teacher might face the war. If I'm the teacher in that school, I'm going to face all the occupations of doctors, lawyers, engineers, professor, policeman, soldier. Maybe soldier not because in their country, their soldiers might be abusive, maybe police officer, judge, things like that, nurses, to motivate them has to inspire. Remember the AIMS, the aspirations, the inspirations, and the motivations. And the S will be the success. So these pictures I put it inside is to give all of them a ray of hope. You can see one. Do you want these three children to sit there to write, or you want to see these three children to carry M16, AK-47? Don't laugh, this is called a child soldier, right? Where they employ them to kill the adult. Okay, so let's move on to the next 5 questions. I hope you guys can do this later on. Okay, so who is the target audience? What is the purpose of this visual graphic text? What is the tagline that you would like to choose, and give 2 reasons why? Why do you think that this poster is being made up for? And question 5, you can come out your own questions, okay? Can I just you want, you can take your pictures. I think it's good for, you know, you see, Yipao, you agree with me on how Shen and Ziding. You agree with me, instead of every time when people, you look at the visual graphics text you do, now you design the question. Prima, Yipao, you design the questions for the next year set 1 to do. Get idea now, see it. Right, you are the architect of this, right? So next, what is economy? This one, I just want to take away. An economy is the large. Okay, why not? Xingyan, can you read to the class, please?
An economy is a large set of interrelated production, consumption, and exchange activities that aid in determining how scarce resources are allocated. The production, consumption.
The production and consumption.
Huh?
The productions and consumptions.
The production, consumption, and distribution of goods and services are used to fulfill the needs of those living and operating within the economy.
Which is
also referred to as an economic system.
For Ziting and Hao Xian, you all are through trained all the way to A level. So in A level, you guys may have to take at least 60% this subject called economics. For Luo Ling, Yipao, Xingyuan, and Zhao Zhonghen and Jiarong, if you want to go for A level, 50% of your chance you have to take this topic called economic. Economic is divided into 2 major parts. One is a macro, one is a micro. What the hell is that, man? Okay, the word micro means microscope, right? Right? You know what I mean by microscope out today. Microscope means you look through a small little things inside. So microeconomists is looking into small details of economy. Well, the macroeconomists are looking at bigger things like unemployment, recessions. Okay. So wait, Uncle Raymond, what got to do with me learning all these things? Yes, you will be very important. And you all want to go set 3, right? Uncle, next year set 2, not set 3. Yeah, precisely, right? So I'm planning for your future. Remember, I don't plan for your set 2. Remember, I don't plan for your set 3. Remember, I plan for your university. Is it too early to tell you? No. You are ahead of your classmate already. I have to drill your brain to be more mature, to be more muscle, to be more powerful, so that when you know this, your brain will start to, I know this is economy. So key takeaways. Hao Xian, are you able to read? Let's go. I like to hear you reading along. I'm not sarcastic, Hao Xian. Really, I love to hear you reading. Go.
An economy is a large set of interrelated production and consumption activities that aid in determining how scarce resources are allocated. In an economy, the production and consumption of goods and services are used to fulfill the needs of those living and operating within it. Market-based economies tend to allow goods to flow freely through the market, according to supply and demand.
Luo, this is the voice I like to hear. If you were to brush up and polish his voice, his reading will confirm A1. This is the kind of voice. So Luo Ling says, hello, uncle, I'm a girl, okay, excuse me, I got nice long hair. Look at Hao Xian, the hair so short. I'm not a boy. No, I'm talking about his rhythm, my dear. Okay? I don't care whether you're a boy, you're a girl, you're gay, or you're lesbian. I don't give a damn. It's your pronunciation. I'm very serious. When it comes to reading, don't joke with me. I'm serious. Okay? Because so far, I'm telling you, not many students can do that. And when you do that in school, your teacher will say, please stop slaying. Please cut the crap, man. Guys, I know you be yourself, but the real world is not like that. Sorry. Those teachers are in school. I'm in the real world working there. Guys, come on. Think about it. I'm serious. This morning, Rolly, after my part-time job, I came up from the leave, right? So I saw this very nice Amor boy, you know Amor, right? Lao Wai. Okay, so he was looking at me, must be a German because I'm in a German company now. So my looks like I assume a German. You look at me, hello. You know what I do? Hi. Then the mother turned around and look, who's that? He thought it's another, European guy, you see. Usually Singaporean, hello, correct, hello, something like that, very Singlish, like, hello, ni hao ma, how are you? But I do, hello, nice to meet you. Who's that guy, you see? You get a response, you see. When you are in Rome, behave like Rome. True enough. So I tell you, trust me, you guys going to go holiday. If beside you, this guy, hey, why you like that, huh? Then you turn around and you come from Singapore one, huh? Hey, you also have Singapore one, right? You know, you know what I mean? Right? There's a, 哎，真急死人了咯，真是的。哎，你马来西亚人对吗？你怎么知道的呢？Correct. The tonality, now you understand. Nothing wrong, Nothing wrong, I'm telling you, please. But we want to project like what Hao Xuan's reading. But Hao Xuan, I'm so sorry. 太快了。你赶得去哪里？等一下你要 meet 你的 girlfriend 哈，你读这么快做什么？你的 reading your tonality is very good, smooth, but 太快了。如果你慢一点 treat like with rhythm will be beautiful. Okay, let's do it again. What do you think about the world economy? Back to you, Hao Xuan.
The June 2020 Global Economic Prospects describes both the immediate and near-term outlook for the impact of the pandemic.
Your mic got some problem. Please move your mic closer to you. Okay, your mic really got some problem, right? Yibao, yeah. Cannot. Very bad. Sorry, the voice. Right, Ziting, Ziting, you can't hear also. Can hear not? Can or cannot? No. You Indian. We cannot. Okay, one more time, Hao Xuan. The June
2020 Global Economic Prospects describes both the immediate and near-term outlook for the impact of the pandemic and the long-term damage that is dealt to prospects for growth. The baseline forecast envisions a 5.2% contraction in global GDP in 2020, using market exchange rate weights, the deepest global recession in decades, despite the extraordinary efforts of governments to counter the downturn with fiscal and monetary policy support. Over the longer horizon, the deep recessions triggered by the pandemic are expected to leave lasting scars throughout lower investment and erosion of human capital through lost work and schooling and fragmentation of global trade and supply linkages.
You agree, Lolly? You agree, Yibao? Right? Okay, I'm not just being biased to be favorism to Hao Xuan. Okay, so sometimes I know Hao Xuan don't pay attention in class, doing other things, but my respect to him when it comes to reading. Okay, it's nothing wrong that Hao Xuan, not just Hao Xuan, some of you also like that. Normal, okay? But I know when he's supposed to be attentive and give the answer, and this is the way. But Hao Xuan, you wasted no trigger. There's double G there, right, my dear? So therefore, you have to what? 拉长那个音 trigger. So this kind of trigger things, the effect of being triggered. 拉长，只要你看到有 double word 在里面 like support, double P, support, longer, 拉长 recessions, double S, recessions, supply, double P, right? 记得 schooling, double O. 你要拉长那个音 Okay, so this is what Hao Xuan is read. Thank you so much, Hao Xuan. They tell you that economy is there. So what, Ziting? If you are scoring all A1s today, but if there's no job for you, you are become unemployed. 对吗? So we want to vote for a government in Singapore, not only to provide housing, job, education, shelter, but a good place to live in with what? Peace and progress. This is what it meant here. Now you realize a few months ago that Shanghai was being locked down. China was locked down, right? I think now still locked down. I heard, correct me if I'm wrong. And a lot of people cannot move, the economies are being affected. And a lot of people are moving out of China, from Hong Kong, from other countries. Europe's are not doing well. I heard US 不用讲了, US 不用讲了, all very, very discriminating against other colors of the skins, right? 对吗, very common. Only now Asia, guys, you are now at the right place. Asia, Southeast Asia. You know, there are 10 countries in Southeast Asia. Ready? 帮我算啊, Rolling. Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Myanmar, Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, Indonesia. Which one did I miss? Indonesia, Brunei. Yes, 10. These all 10s are 10 you 10 and one more is East Timor. Lastly, will be 11 countries. The South, they call the ASEAN. And you are now in the right place, no, children. You are in the right place. And Singapore is one of the best among all the 10 countries. Seriously, in terms of economy. I can tell you because I worked in this big firm before, and now I'm also working in this company part-time. I used to work in the Orchard Roads and Shenton Way areas, and you guys are working there. Why do you think it's very important? Ready? Ziting, will you mind? What do you think about the economy of Singapore? Back to you, Ziting. Overview, please.
Singapore's economic achievement is based on some macroeconomic policies aimed at maintaining a conducive environment for long-term investment. Since independence in 1955, the Singapore economy has grown rapidly. Its strong economic performance reflects the success of its open and outward-oriented development strategy. The composition of Singapore's exports has evolved from labor-intensive goods to high-value added products such as electronic, chemicals, and biochemicals.
Thank you so much. Today you're reading to me. I'm not sarcastic. I told you, if you're no good, I'll tell you right to your face. No good. You're much better, loud and clear. Well done today. But I still don't like you're a bit down at times. Down because maybe you paiseh, you shine type one. I know. Okay, guys, listen now. 1965, when my grandfather and my mother's generation, they work like hell, work like shit, work so bad to bring up today. Hey guys, don't screw up, no, Sing it. The next 50 years, you guys are going to take over this economy in Singapore, no? Right, you see your parents come from China and Malaysia, right? Come here, so you are Singaporean. Don't screw up, no. If you screw up, I'm going to tell you, I old man is something, I'll knock on your door. So now you understand. It's a path, it's a long journey. It's the same thing. Now you saw the electronics, chemical, and bio. Now you understand why, children, because next year you're going to have the subject, right? Formation, subject combination, where you're going to go on to your Set 3 and Set 4. This is where you're going to make big money, big decision, big investment. Uncle, I'm 14 years old. That's right. Realize that, Ziting, Luoling, I talk to you. When you're a baby that time, your parents already planned 20 years in advance for you already. 对不对? They want your life to be much better. 他也是希望你嫁到一个好老公，对吗？你们三个宝贝，心远、怡宝、浩璇、钟恒也是希望娶到一个好老婆。嘉荣也是希望找到一个好老公。那请问你要找到一个好老公，那是个男孩子，需要找到一个好的老婆，是不是？你的老婆要 educated， 要懂得帮你怎么省钱，对吗？帮你怎么赚钱，然后把这个家顾好。Is it the same as your mommy and daddy 呢？若琳，对不对 ？Your job is just a student and do well， 对不对 ？So that you can bring the next thing to take care of your aging parent， 对不对？你看到别的国家连照顾老人家都不可以，对不对 ？So can you please from now on, hey, shut up, do a good job. Move on. Don't complain too much. Of course, when you're sick, you complain, that's fine. But when you come to study, hey, please stop complaining. You are studying for a better future. Think about it. That's why I choose the 3 students just now, that one. Can you imagine they are holding pen and paper to write? Can you imagine they're holding grenade launcher, Genshin, samurai sword? 完蛋了, the student are killer, not educated. Okay, so thank you, Ziting. You see, Singapore is all about labor. Singapore is about all your labor. Ziting, that means they are buying your brain. No, how they are buying your brain? No, you know why? Because they expect you to do good things when you become an adult and contribute to the society. Your teacher never share with this deal with you, no. So definitely you'll be much better already. Okay, the service sectors has also grown in importance, as shown by the rising share of the financial and business service sector. You know, recently this company, their old staff who don't know how to use a point of sale system, you know the EPOS system, where you press button key. So, I 我们60多岁这么老了还要学这种东西啊 Right, ready? Can you help me, Lauren? I do for all of you. This one you must die must know, because just that day I was having an interview with my lecturer. I always tell this. Agree? Every day we are learning. And sometimes when you learn something, we find that there's an obstacle, we relearn, correct now? And after when we relearn, we find that, hey, there's a better way to learn things. I think we have to throw the old school of thoughts, 对吗？ Ibao, to unlearn again and start to relearn and learn. 对吗？ Unlearn, that means like, now, okay, sing it. You know length and breadth, of course, length and breadth in primary school, right? Now in secondary school, will you want to unlearn this length and breadth and use another method? You still want to use length and breadth. Why don't you use another method that is easier? If you can come up a better formula to learn, is it better to shorten the time? True not? Of course, half base times height is half base times height, right? But do you know in half base times height, you got this equatorial triangle, isosceles triangle, right? Equivalent triangle, correct or not? Why? Different triangles got different angles, got different way of doing things. Same thing, children. So when we learn and unlearn, it's like taking like Lego. Do you all play Lego now? Lego. So sometimes when you want to learn Lego, that time, the first time your Christmas present, and wow, you do. That's learning how to assemble Lego, right? Hao Xuan, Jing and Yipa. Then after you do already, hey, I think I don't want to make this model. I want to redo again another model. Correct? Then you do already. Then later one day you go shopping center, you found that the same amount of Lego set you have, you went to the Lego shopping center, you realize that you can make a very interesting item. Then you unlearn again and do a different way. Okay? So economy is the same, children. It's very important. Please help your parents. Look here. This diagram, you must know, please. Okay, especially for Hao Xuan and Ziting. If you are going for your straight away A level, please must know this diagram. And doesn't mean the rest you don't know this diagram here. In just like you read macro, right? You see the macroeconomics, right? Remember, Ziting and Hao Xuan. Yibao, Xingyuan, you see the macroeconomics, right? This is where big things like unemployment, recessions, inflations, okay, economic superpower, where they talk about investment. So this is the micro. Micro, you're talking about demand and supplies when you have this midpoint. That means the price and the quantity. P stands for price, Q stands for quantity. So you see, anything that's above this will be supply, surplus. That means supply more than demand. You know, recently got one Vietnamese illegally smuggling about 200 iPhone 14 to Vietnam. 200 iPhone there. Then when they went to his house, he got about another 400 iPhone from model number 13 to the latest model. Crazy, Hao Xuan. Why do you think that? That means maybe that means there are demands here. There are demands more than supply. Correct. So there's shortage of iPhone. Then they can sell in the very high price. Okay, so do you think it's good now? Cannot, right? Because I know iPhone, there's a fixed price. Right? Is it true? In Singapore, there's a fixed price, right? So if you sell at the black market now, people desperate for the iPhone, they don't mind to pay more for it. Especially in countries like Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, I think. I'm not sure. So this diagram is very important. It's also important to your study, Luolin. You see, if you have supply more than your demand, meaning that you supply a lot of knowledge to you and your demand is lesser, does it help you? Or if you see you demand a lot of knowledge, but the teacher supply the information very little, that means you got shortage, right? So you can't learn. Okay, so Ziting, you agree? So now because Ziting and Hao Xuan are all IP students, so your teachers supply you a lot of things, but your demand may not be high enough. But this surplus, Hao Xuan and Ziting will help you further on to your next level. That's the reason for that. Okay, so take note of these features. Okay. Now, okay, let's go back to the question just now. Okay, this question, this one, can you take a picture? So Ziting and Luoling, I will give you some 10 minutes to discuss about these questions. The three guys also, okay? Take a picture ready? Take a picture, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. So Xingyuan, you will be the leader of the boys, and Ziting, you'll be Ziting and Luoling, no need leader, you all do decide. So I'm going to go to where is the breakout room? I always cannot find the breakout room. May I know where's the breakout room? How come I cannot find the breakout room? Okay, go and discuss. Go and discuss now. Hao Xuan, thank you. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. Let the girls give the questions, please. You all type in the Microsoft Word, is it? I can help you to share screen. How to share screen? How to share screen? Can share now? Did I share? They allow you to share screen? Share sound, yes. Okay, share screen maybe. I think I share screen. Okay, come. The girls give the question to the guys now. Hao Chen, are you there? Who can share? All participants can share. Okay, let's go. Now I share already. Okay, let's go. Ziting and Luoling, who want to give the questions first? Come, let's go. Come on. Hello, can you give the question, the 5 questions to the guys to answer now? I share screen already. Who do you think the target audience was? Thank you. Okay, guys, answer please. Come on. Yes. Question 2. What is the purpose of the including the pictures of the 4 students carrying the bag? Thank you. Hello, answer please, the guys. Be professional and be sportsmanship. Answer the questions. And the guys, you can start throwing the questions to the girls as well. The donation center. This is question 1 or 2. Hello, Yibao, you must type Q1 or Q2. Q1, donation center. Correct now, Luoling and Ziting. If it's yes, you put Q1 yes. If it's no, put Q1 no. How come the girls are giving the question? The guys also can give the question. So what can you understand from this tagline? UNICEF for every child. That's a good question. That's a good question with using the tagline. So now you understand, I want to put you guys as a perspective of an examiner, the creator content, the person to create the question, so that you know how learning. So next time when you're on the other side of the person who creating questions, so when you're doing the question, you know how the two sides of the things work. Correct, all right. Thank you for your answer, Yi Bao. Seems like Xing Yuan and Hao Xuan never help you. You're the only one. Q1 is yep, correct. Yeah, the donation center. The people who do the donies are the people who donates the money. Okay. Well done. The faster you do, the faster we end off. Question 2, it is to show, to prove that they give. Who is the they? Give the needs and educational support. Who is the they, Xing Yuan? Don't ever put the word they. You must be more specific. Okay, don't say the they. Is it the donor, the donee, or the UNICEF, or people who donate? Who is very, very vague? I don't know who you're they referring to. Okay. The donor. Okay, thank you. The donor. Yeah, thank you. So what about the guys? The questions for the girls, please. So Ziting and Hao Xuan, now you understand. You are on the other side now. You are the content creator. You are question creator. So you let people to do the question. Question 1. What do you feel when you first saw the poster? Wow, this is not really the questions used for visual graphic text, but fair enough. Okay, I can accept it. What do you mean by give the needs of educational support? Okay, so your questions is a bit vague. Your answer is a bit vague for Xing Yuan. Hao Xuan, will you mind to help Xing Yuan, as well as Yi Bao, will you mind help Xing Yuan to fight back and answer to the girls? Okay, we've got 3 more minutes. We'll end the whole thing because I don't want to take too much of your time. Sorry. Okay. How does the pictures complement the message the poster is trying to portray? Well, good question. All this question, please compile. Who is going to compile it? Yi Bao, can you help to compile all the questions and then later send to me? So I put in the WhatsApp.
What's compile?
I also don't know what is compile. I disturb you lah. Compile 就是把它全部放在一起. That means ask Xing Yuan and Hao Xuan to give you the question. Then you collect. Compile means to collect all the questions, 明白哦? And then send it to Uncle Raymond by WhatsApp. 可以吗?
I send you.
You send already? 没有啦，这么快咩？我都没收到。Oh, yeah. Okay, that is your question or your group question.
Good question.
Thank you, sir. Well done, guys. I felt sorry for them. Who is the them? Rolling. My grandma and your grandma. I felt sorry for them as they wow, you like they did not have the money to have a good education. Hello, brother. Who is the them and who is the they? Be more specific. 只行帮忙。不要写这种答案在 exam 哦。They and them. 我怎么知道他是谁？没有名字的。Be more specific. Rolling, can I say now? Please go and catch the bad guy. Wait, who is the bad guy? What color do they wear? The shirts. What color is the hair? How old is the person? Okay, 1 more minute to go, guys. Thank you so much. Your participation is very good. Coming in fast and furious. So Luoling, compound together with Ziting. Ziting, give the question to Luoling, and you have the handphone share, and then Luoling must give it to me so that be fair to Jia Rong and Zhonghen. I felt sorry for the poor children in Africa as they didn't have the money. Is it sounds better, Luoling? Is it definitely sound better? Correct or not? Right? They, them. Hello, Vietnamese. Thailand, Sawadee Krap. We come from Thailand. We come from very poor family. We need money. No, that's why you must be very specific. Well done. Okay. Time's up, and we'll put the questions and we'll see next week, Jiarong. And okay, are you all done? I'm going to stop already, huh? Cannot. Sing and well done. Hao Xian and Yipao, your group, well done. The two girls, powers, yeah. Even though you're a one-man shot, but well done. Well done. The power of the girls. Well done. Very good. So, 若您明白不要像放到个 them 跟 they You see, when you put the poor children in Africa, wow, you bring the person to be alert 对不对若您 Okay,